Hi, everybody. Thank you for joining me. This is Living Divinity. So, I want to do kind of a intuitive reading. And so, an angel number came to mind, so I want to read that to you. And it's a number that resonates for me, so it may or may not resonate for you. And I've never done the actual angel number, just the number has resonated for me in my life. So I'm pulling up 1206 angel number, and I want to see if Joanne does that. Angel number 1206 is a sign of divine promises and the importance of having caring people in your life. It can also mean that you can become a better person by surrounding yourself with good people. Okay, so let's see what Joanne says. Number 1206 is a blend of the energies of number 1 combined with the attributes of number 2, number 0, and number 6. Number 1 promotes creation and new beginnings, self-leadership and assertiveness, inspiration, achievement, and success, stepping out of our comfort zones, positivity and optimism. Number 1 also tells us that we create our own realities with our thoughts, beliefs, and actions. Number 2 adds its vibrations of duality, service and duty, balance and harmony, adaptability, diplomacy and cooperation, selflessness, faith and trust, and your divine life purpose and soul mission. Number 0 carries the energies of the God force and universal energies, and reinforcement amplifies and magnifies the vibrations of the numbers it appears with. Number 0 resonates with developing one's spiritual aspects and is considered to represent the beginning of a spiritual journey and highlights the uncertainties that may entail. It suggests that you listen to your intuition and higher self, as this is where you will find all of your answers. Number 6 relates to possessions, status, and monetary aspects, service and domestic, home and family, love and nurturing, responsibility and reliability, honesty and integrity. Angel number 1206 is a message from your angels that you are currently manifesting your financial flow and material supply. Therefore, keep a positive and optimistic viewpoint and mindset to keep up the steady supply. To increase this flow of abundance, use positive angel affirmations and visualizations. Angel number 1206 is a message from your angels that your material and earthly needs will be met in divine right time. So have faith and trust that the universe will always provide for you. Follow your inner guidance and allow it to prompt you to take positive action in your life. Angel number 1206 asks you to have a diplomatic and cooperative attitude and outlook in order to set a positive example for others to learn from. It tells you that as you serve your divine life purpose, you will reap the spiritual and emotional rewards of love, trust, and companionship, as well as manifest material and financial rewards. So angel number 1206. So I'm just going to go to Psalms 12. I say Psalms because the chapters or the books are not long. So Okay, so Psalm 12 for the director of music according to Sheminith, a psalm of David. Help, Lord, for the godly are no more. The faithful have vanished from among men. Everyone lies to his neighbor. Their flattering lips speak with deception. May the Lord cut off all flattering lips and every boastful tongue that says we will triumph with our tongues. We own our lips, who is our master. Because of the oppression of the weak and the groaning of the needy, I will now rise, says the Lord. I will protect them from those who malign them. And the words of the Lord are flawless, like silver refined in a furnace of clay, purified 7 times. O Lord, you will keep us safe and protect us from such people forever. The wicked freely strut about when what is vile is honored among men. So, I just felt guided to do that 12 because of the 1206 of the number that I read regarding the angel number. So, today I want to speak about your soul partner. We all have many soul members. They come into our lives for different reasons. Some for a long time, some for a short time, some to learn lessons, some to receive blessings from or to give blessings to. So a lot of my readings have been talking about the twin flames or your soulmate and you coming together. So I don't deny whatever my readings say. What my readings say may or may not resonate with my own life. And I don't say that it doesn't resonate for you in your life. In my life, I feel like my divine partner knows who he is. He knows what he has to do. He just is busy doing other things. He's living the life that he chooses to live. He's could be living the lives forced upon him by his own beliefs. It could be, it could be how he was raised and what his belief is on people staying together for the right or wrong reasons and what makes everything right or wrong and however it was that it was taught to him. Spiritually, I feel like we're always going to be close. We're always going to have this undying love for each other. We're always going to come back to each other. We're always going to compare every person that we meet to who, for me, I feel like, will I ever find anyone who checks off all the boxes like my divine masculine does? And I will always compare that level of the emotional feelings that we shared, the attachment. Not really, I guess it could be an attachment, but how I feel when I'm with him, or how he might feel when he's with me. And although it's been years since we actually seen each other, energetically we are connecting all the time. And I know that, I guess it could be a blessing and a curse. The blessing would be, it's a love that you can never forget. That if you take it with the position of, I actually had real true love in my life. And the love is still there. It never dies. So, in that way, it's a blessing, knowing that I was blessed to actually have someone who loved me unconditionally. Maybe for him, it's behind the scenes when he's, having some solitude time. And for me, it's, I never denied how I felt about him. So, in that way, it could be a curse that no one will ever match up to him. And I will always feel like I'm settling. So, why am I telling all of you this? I'm not really sure. I took my dog for a walk. I sat at the park and he really enjoyed laying on the grass. And we listened to a couple songs and I just told him it's time to go home. And as soon as I walked in the door, I got everything set up. So I just want you to know that do not be discouraged about love. Do not, don't turn love away because you feel like that's not your person. Maybe this next person you meet will hit all the boxes but one. And I don't know what is on your list. And I know my list is quite lengthy. And I'm not really sure if he actually checked all the boxes, but he could have if he really wanted to apply himself. I just feel like for me, it's I leave it to God, and if God wants someone in my life, then He'll just show up. And I always pray that God sends me one that will respect me and love me and protect me and be there for me. Walk beside me, walk in front of me, walk behind me. Someone who can read my energy, so there's no question about what I'm needing at that particular time. And it's not to have someone at my beck and call. It's someone that, I'm a giver, so hopefully God will send me someone who is a giver, who enjoys giving as much as I enjoy giving. And I say to all of you out there, it's very possible you and your twin flame are together in spirit, and as above, so below. But I'm not too sure how many come together in this realm. Spiritually, I feel his energy, and people might say it's all in my head, but I know different. My spiritual growth, my connection with God, I know it's real, and he knows it's real. He just doesn't know what to do with the information. He doesn't know quite how to come forward. He thinks that if he calls me or he makes a trip to see me, that I'm going to reject him. He feels like we are a lot alike, but we're different in some ways. And he's afraid of what if he gives up what he has and it doesn't work out. With that being said, I believe he has a roller coaster relationship. He probably has a lot of things that he really loves about who he's with. But then there's some things that he really dislikes. And for me, I just have to let it go and, keep living my life, keep working on me, keep establishing a concrete foundation. And I believe that God will bring to me who's right in my life for me. And I know that I'm always guided and protected, so I need to learn to live on God. My relationship, my conversations between me and the Lord. And every day I want to thank Him. Every day I want to appreciate Him. God knows that I am not perfect. God knows that, sometimes I might post something that maybe I shouldn't post, but, He's still working on me. God knows that I really do have a good heart. God knows how much I've endured in my lifetime. God knows how much betrayal I've had to deal with. God knows that I love too fast and I love too much. And God knows, regardless of what I'm going through, I'm always going to choose love. Because if I don't have love, I don't have anything. And God knows I wear His armor. I have 2 tattoos on my wrist. My right wrist says, God is love. My left wrist says, love is God. And I have a collar tattoo that says living divinity. And that's how I choose to live my life. And I have to accept that if people don't accept the writing that's on my body, the writing on the wall of how I feel, then they're free to just keep walking. And I have to continue to move forward. And I have to continue to think positively about the future of my life. Because my life's not over yet. And I'm going to keep plugging along and trying to reach out to you folks and be some sort of sign of a new beginning. Try to help you through dark times in your life. And this is what God has guided me to do. So it's just a short reading today, and it's an energy reading. So whatever makes you happy in life, just do it. If you're not hurting yourself or hurting someone else, and that's not to say if you decide to go jump out of a plane and I have a problem with it, you shouldn't do it because it might hurt my feelings. I don't mean that. I mean, if you want to go jump out of a plane, if that's what toots your horn, then go do it, Don't let anybody stop you from doing the things that you want to do in your life, because believe me, I'm here to tell you, you'll have, if you are asking other people what to do with your life, you need to stop doing that. You need to do your own research, come to your own conclusions, whether people are for you or not for you. Or you'll be on that hamster wheel trying to meet everybody's how everybody thinks that you should move in, you're going to be trying to meet everybody else's expectations except for your own. So choose yourself, choose self-love, choose to heal yourself. If you feel like you're in a bad situation, in a bad place, and maybe, I don't know, maybe you were like I was when I was 27, and I had cocaine passed in front of me, and everybody I hung out with was doing that, and or drinking, and or partying, going out to clubs. And I just passed it right along and said, no, I'm good. And kind of started a chain reaction. But, sometimes we have to make a stand for ourselves, and we have to do it unapologetically. So if you feel like you're in that sort of situation, and maybe you feel like you're too bombarded with too many people trying to drag you back, then, might be time for you to get up and change who you totally hang out with. But that's not for me to say, that's for you. And just work on yourself, mind, body, and soul. Eat better, sleep better. Think about what you're consuming. Think about what thoughts are coming into your mind. Are they negative thoughts? Are they nasty thoughts? Are they disgusting thoughts? One thing I want to say to men out there is, when you see a beautiful woman and you're with a group of guys, you should visualize that woman being your best friend's little sister, or your best friend's girlfriend, or your whoever, someone that you honor and respect. Look at them like they could be a relative of theirs, because the last thing you do is tell some guy that his little sister looks like she could use a good sexual act towards her, or something like that, right? And that goes for the women too. I've heard women talk about guys' D's, and I didn't really understand. I mean, it's like women talk like that now. Like they talk about how big it is, and how fat it is, and how skinny it is, and how it makes it a bend or a turn, and how it feels when it's going in and out, and how fast the strokes are, how slow the strokes are, how many times he moans the words that he says. It's like, oh my God, is there no sacredness in lovemaking? Is it even lovemaking? What is it that they're talking about? I mean, it turns out to be really ugly, dirty, and dark when lovemaking is supposed to be a beautiful thing. So think about that. If those are the people you're hanging around with, where are you getting this talk from, and why are you being probed to fit into their mold? Nobody should be talked about anyone's mother, sister, daughter, girlfriend like that. And it's time we really take a good look at how people are approaching you. Are they approaching you like you just read them and you say player, the dude's a player, and then are you paying attention to your intuition, or are you like, oh, well, I can play that game too, and then you both come together, you're two players trying to play each other, and that can turn out really ugly, I would imagine. But be careful how you speak. We create our own realities with our minds, our thoughts, our words, our actions. Okay? So, thank God for something today. I'm sure there could be 100 things you could think of right off the bat to be thankful to God for. And start appreciating your life. Start valuing. Start putting a worth on your time and your energy. Make yourself valuable. Don't go out there and spread it all around, girls or guys. Hold yourself sacred. Is sacred a evil word these days, or is it a good word? If it's a good word, people want to use it. So you tell me, is sacred a good word or a bad word? That's the end of our reading. Sending you love, light, peace, harmony, joy, healing energies. And if no one has told you today that you are loved, I love you. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.